Hey guys, very cool accomplishment right here. This is TsucnenT's Star 2, Legacy of Sorrow. This star is extremely short, but extremely difficult. Actually, almost as difficult as Final Tragedy Star 4. But yeah, twice as short, but as difficult. So yeah, let's talk about it. The intro is a very difficult part to learn. If you don't know what you're doing, this section is going to be extremely frustrating because you need to know which direction to handle, when to kick. Like you have to have a very good strat and like more so general knowledges about like the geometry of this intro, especially these slopes. I'm gonna use pause buffer a lot to kick without having to jump before. It's a very cool trick to use, and it's one of the tricks you can do with pause buffering, and it's especially useful in this section. Okay, we're gonna have the next slopes here. This part is extremely tricky. The window, you have the 5-frame window. It's very tough. The window to jump here is just so tight, knowing that you can jump within the 5 first frame of your slide. And yeah, you also have no brakes, which is kind of why I love TDawn, because the stars are short and you have no brakes. But we'll go back on that later. These things are kind of odd. The collisions aren't that good. You have to hit the left part of the front wall and the right part of the back wall, and also play around pause buffering as always. Okay, so here we've got the Snuffit. If you know how to dodge it and how to kill him, I mean, you're gonna be fine. If you don't, you're not gonna be fine. That's pretty much that's about it. But yeah, it's like TDawn has a lot of these type of features. It's a lot of just knowing the setups. You know, some jumps are extremely hard on their own, but most of them are just setup based, if it makes sense. All right, so end of the intro right here. We're gonna have the section where the level starts to split into all the star paths. So here, instead of doing the long jump on the little, like the small square, that is extremely dumb, we're instead gonna do a strat that I've stolen from Morokoshi, which by the way, it does have a very good progression on reds in this level. So most of the strats I have, I've stole them from him. So yeah, but yeah, he does have very good strats. So here, these wall kicks are way easier than the long jump wall kick a lot of people do. All right, so let's come up onto the one of the hardest section of this star, the Invis Arch. A nice way to enter the Invis Arch is to set up your angle. There's a visual cue here, and then you try to get a long jump and a firstie. And then here, it's a lot of muscle memory to know where to click, and also you can just pause buffer because when you go closer from a wall, you know, the camera changes a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so here, the hardest jump here, the firstie arch, you have to get a firstie here, a good height. So yeah, kind of hate this jump. It looks extremely cool, but no, I don't like it, because each time you pass it, you're just so scared because this jump feels quite random. Okay, nice, I got it. The tip here is to dive as soon as you get the firstie done. so that you get like more height. Okay, we're gonna have the lava bounces. Yeah, these are pretty fine jump, but like the thing is, on the 10 times I died after the Invis Arch, 4 of them died around here. It's very stupid. Like, I don't know. I guess like having the worst jokes is has kind of become my motto, I guess. But yeah, kind of hate that. Okay, slopes here. A lot of depths here as well. It's extremely precise because you can clip through the wall if you're too high, and also the 5-frame window. Yeah, very tricky part. But yeah, like, I did get the star in 16 hours, which is not a lot, but I still feel like this is one of the hardest section. Still feel like this is one of the hardest stars I've ever got, because 16 hours for a star this short, dude. That's a lot. Okay, here another strat I've stolen from Morokoshi. Yeah, I like this strat because the wall kick strat some people use is just extremely hard. So yeah, here you have to play around with pressing A, pause buffering, and try to press left. It's just it's kind of hard to explain, but just look at the input display. It's pretty self-explanatory. Sorry. But yeah, very cool strat. I've never died here, so yeah, I assume it's one of the best strats. Okay, we're gonna have the next metal cap leading to the course 10 section. I'm gonna struggle a little bit to get out of the arch. Here I was starting to get quite nervous, even though I remained calm for most of the star. But you know, the star is not done yet, but I was already feeling the nerves in. So these lava bounces, these aren't too precise, truth be told. Yeah, troll stars. I'm not the biggest fan of troll stars, but they aren't too annoying here, so I'm not too mad. Okay. Here I was just drying my hands because my hands were starting to get super wet as soon as I came here. So yeah, a very obnoxious feeling. And here is one of the hardest section as well, the slope section. Everything here is so precise. I've died twice here. One choke's being here, because if you don't wait enough on the first slope, you're gonna jump backwards on the next one. Dude, yeah, this section is really precise. The amp is never really gonna get in the way, especially in some extremely rare cases. And yeah, and the second choke I had was here, on this little transitioning jump. Yeah, it's not the hardest thing in the world. I just messed up the setup. Because as I said, that's just a lot of setups, this stage. Here we have the amazing Goombas. These Goombas were in the worst position. I had to wait so much time waiting for enemies. Yeah. I've never died past the slopes, thankfully. I almost did, because I'm gonna show you very stupid things. A very stupid thing that happened. Okay, hopefully I do go now. Yeah, okay. So here, look. I didn't do a full A press like an idiot. Out of panic, maybe I didn't do the full A press. It didn't kill me, thankfully, but That could have been fatal. Alright, yeah, the ending. This whole section is not too bad, truth be told. The next section, you just gotta watch out for the collisions. These wall kicks here have some weird collisions. You've gotta make sure you hit the left part of the two first walls, and then for the two remainings, you're fine. And then, yeah, here I'm just gonna try to get a good angle. There is a visual cue with the background to line up Mario correctly. Alright, oh no, okay, yeah, I was scared, so I just wanted to have the best angle possible. But yeah, before talking about the ending, of course, I think this is the last star I get in TDawn at the moment. I'll get Unseen Future and Waking Tragedy later, but I think I'm done with TDawn now. So yeah, that's I feel like I had a lot of fun with the 4-star I had in TDawn. But Unseen Future and Waking Tragedy are just so much more difficult. I want to get them later. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna have the last section. There's a little trick to avoid a nymph that is gonna be extremely scary, but there's a trick. Here you wanna ground pound and then handle the precise direction to make sure you go on the last wall kick section with the best, the best setup. And then here you want to go on the left as far as possible and then go back on the right, if it makes sense. Okay, this is done, so I'll let you hear the reaction.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Holy shit, dude. This one is hard as fuck, man. Dang it, dude. This one is hard as fuck, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This one is hard, dude. Let's go. Oh my god, dude. Let's fucking go, dude. Yes, 169, bro. This one is hard, dude. Struggled a lot, bro.